Bust 3 shots for the purge, never cheap shots for the purge. You taking cheap shots for the burn? We got the streets watching the purge, making weed hot in return. Haters on the sideline, keep watching, observe. Keeping company with ops on the curb. We not for the herbs like celery, rocking the burbs. Brother, we clocking and earn, locking and turn.
In a world where the whole world would have changed if old boy was just 2 inches to the left.
And with that, another purge of the BS must begin. Oh my goodness, it's been a week. And I got a lot of stuff that's just pent up, it's building up, and I got to release all over the internet. Now I know that can be a lot. It can be a lot to deal with. It's a heavy load. But I got to bring my boys Bricks and Bravo on here to balance it out. So gentlemen, would you please join me in another purge of the BS? Please!
Yeah, I guess so.
Did you feel the please? Did you feel it?
Okay.
Wait, hold on. What? What did you say to me?
Well, guys, it's been a hell of a week. People were getting shot at. There was drunk people singing national anthems. Busta Rhymes went crazy at the Essence Festival, and a few people subscribed to the channel. So everybody else who's watching, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
So thank you for that. Good night. Like that? We'll see y'all next week.
So you're saying only 2 important things happened this week.
Right.
No, it was a lot, but we can only pack it into so much BS purge.
Oh,
so Busta Rhymes and our subscribers. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. There was a lot. I know you guys heard about the most recent the cyber attack with Microsoft and everything going down. Didn't it happen like, what was that?
Today?
A day ago? Yeah, didn't it happen? I've been trying to catch the story, but y'all may have heard about it because y'all are in the tech, right?
Yes,
was it true that there were airplanes that were unable to communicate with each other?
Okay, I can break it down to you. I can break it down to you what actually happened. There is a EDR, endpoint detection system that's for antivirus and basically intrusion detection and all that kind of stuff from a company called CrowdStrike. They are a big company, and so a lot of companies use them. They pushed out a bad patch. And because everybody uses them because they're so good, they shut down airlines, they shut down Fortune 500 companies, they shut down my jobs. They shut down everything everywhere. Billions of dollars of damages because somebody didn't test their stuff before they sent it out. That's what happened.
So do you fire that person or are they hung?
I think you fire them, murder them, grind them up, and feed them to the other people that were on his team so they know better.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that everybody's safe. It didn't turn into a total world disaster with, stock markets crashing and planes crashing and all that kind of stuff. So
it was only Windows computers, by the way. Only Windows
apparently
computers.
it was a Microsoft vulnerability. Don't do that. Don't start talking about Windows like that. I see what you're doing. You're trying to push us to the... I know there's some Mac users that watch us. Y'all are cool, okay? Windows people, they're also cool. They're also cool, okay? Windows users are also cool. But
what about Linux?
Yeah, right.
And Linux guys. And the Linux guys. Linux and Unix and all of y'all. That's
Ubuntu.
Yeah.
Unix.
Is that how you say it?
It's Ubuntu. Yeah, Ubuntu.
Why?
Okay.
Why is it that?
I do. It's kind of like
if a white dude created it, or is that true? Why is it called Ubuntu or Ubuntu or you want to whatever?
I have no idea. Actually, I don't know that, but I do know that the core thing that everything forked off of Linux was named after the guy. His name is Torvald Linux. Linus Torvald. Linus Torvald, and so it's called Linux.
That makes sense.
That's cool. All right. Well, speaking of things that make sense, I know you guys heard about Donald Trump's.
Him. Okay.
Donald Trump's near miss, as that's called. I guess it's a near hit. they always call it near miss, but it was, of a bullet in his speech recently, right? And now he is being regarded as a hero. But there's been some negative to it.
That picture was iconic, though.
It was. You're going to see that one forever with the fist. Yeah, he's
dog. He knew what he was doing. I can't even
the new
mess
Black
with him
Panther.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's a new Che Guevara, dude. He's gonna be on t-shirts.
Well, let me say my piece here, okay? I appreciate the unity that some of this has brought. I do, but I think a few people are taking it too far. People are getting tattoos of that picture. People are they're getting a little bit too excited, if that makes sense. They're getting a little bit too dangerous.
Did you see the ear patch?
Yes, yeah, that's next. That's
why haven't they done the grab him by the pussy one yet?
When they going to Velcro a mitten to their crotch?
Yeah.
So and as you know, they all wore ear bandages in solidarity of their new nominee. Well, I guess not new, but confirmed nominee for the Republican Party.
He's going to be the president.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
I told y'all watch out. A while ago we were talking about this, and when things have been going in a certain direction, we can sit here and watch it.
Well, because the vice president is out there in them streets, and the president is out there in them sleeps.
So that's where we are. I mean, that's where we are, guys. That's where we are.
He gonna be the president for the rest of his life. I don't know how long that's gonna be, but
yeah, I knew that was coming, y'all. Fool me once.
See, this is my issue with this most recent shooting. Okay, when I'm in them streets and somebody starts shooting, I'm looking at the front door, right? If someone were to perhaps be shooting at me, my reaction would never be, no. I'm still looking at the front door. Like I'm either returning fire but I'm not fist pumping. Like I'm very confused about that.
Well, it was adrenaline, man. It was adrenaline, yo. He was like, holy shit.
Yo, I've seen gunfights in the streets firsthand, either between criminals going back and forth or cops and robbers. And nobody is pumped up like.
No, listen. I know exactly what I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But check this out. Have you ever won a fight and then continue to talk shit when the person is rolling around? You know what I mean? So that's what he was doing. He didn't move until he heard shooter down.
I understand that,
right? And he heard.
I understand why you're saying that. However,
and he's tuned.
You asked me a question, and I'm gonna answer your question.
No. But I was trying to finish my statement. His whole mindset is being tuned into the best photo op, the best opportunity, the best shots. That's why he always scowls all the time, because he always wants to look like a hard individual. But he always wants to look very, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He wants to look like that dude all the time. So he's very photo aware. So that's how he's tuned.
Let me finish. First of all, fighting, there leads this understanding of, I'm going to make it through this. When shots ring out, it's a totally different ball game. I don't care who you are. Them claps ring out. You ain't just relieved. It's traumatic. Yeah. Not only that, I'm not saying he knew that was going to happen. But what I am saying is, if he pumped his fist, somebody was probably in his ear saying, pump your fist, like we talked about. Because when shots ring out, bro, everything is slow motion, Jack. I don't care who you are. And I'm saying, when I say I see gangsters getting it in, ain't nobody that calm and cool and collected.
Ain't nobody telling the gangsters, shoot us down. We could move to the secure vehicle. Ain't nobody telling the gangster that.
I
dude knew he was
feel you, Bricks, but I do not feel you. Because let me tell you what.
What kind of...
I have a very, very, very close family member of mine who's a certified gunner and trained sniper. I would never even trust him to take a shot at me. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, there was real bullets. Somebody died. So if this is a thing that they staged or allowed to happen, I'm not letting you take a shot at me that close. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, even somebody who I trust, I wouldn't trust to have that burden on their hands. And this kid wasn't experienced. He wasn't no Marine.
He got kicked out of his gun club for being a bad shot.
He was like not even good at what he was trying to do and still managed to do it. To me, the most important piece of it.
Did you see him in that BlackRock commercial a year ago?
Did I see the kid in the BlackRock commercial?
Did you see him in the BlackRock commercial?
I did not see
the BlackRock
because I didn't watch.
That's all I know.
I didn't watch the BlackRock commercial, but
nobody watches BlackRock commercials. But the commercial has resurfaced, and it's a commercial from a high school in Pittsburgh with this guy with it, just going through talking about futures and stuff like that, and what BlackRock can do for you. And this kid is in that commercial, so they looked the kid up. This is my question: this kid is a registered Republican, and he's a member of the NRA. What possible reason would he want to shoot Donald Trump?
I don't know.
To be known because he was an outsider. Everybody made fun of him because of his body odor. He used to wear camouflage to school. You know what I mean? Everybody, the people interviews on the street were saying like he was an easy target. So he was big. He was picked on and bullied. They actually looked through his browser history, and the only reason he shot at Agent Orange is because he was in the city. That's the only reason. Anybody could have got it from this dude, yo. Anybody.
Can I take it one step further?
He just wanted to be known. He wanted to be important.
And let me take it one step further for the ones that may understand some of the mental health pieces.
I know this thing messy. That's what I do know.
Yeah, it's very messy, but this is what you have to understand. There are some people in this world who have not had the existence that's even remotely close to you, me, Bravo, or anybody that we really know, where they have literally, they want to take themselves out, right? But they don't have the heart to do so. So they commit an act that forces, it's called suicide by cop. I'm sure you've heard of this.
I understand.
This boy knew he wasn't going to make it out of there. And he wasn't trying to. He wasn't even a good shot. So I don't know if they militarized him and said, hey, go try this out. Like if he thought that was going to give him some accolades and he would go out as the kid that did that, even though he's not even here to, I guess, accept the crown or whatever the heck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He never was recognized for nothing.
Why did that guy's boss say, don't take the shot?
I don't know. That's
the guy that knocked him off
to me.
So you have this guy on the roof. You've got all of these civilians saying he's on the roof.
Right.
Yes.
What possible Secret Service mission was not in constant contact with what's going on? So this officer from the Secret Service finally has this guy's in his sight, and his superior says, don't take the shot. Then he gets fired for taking the shot. This thing is messy beyond words.
This is on news. This is on news or social media?
Yes, it's on news. They were talking about it on CNN.
So here's the thing.
Like, a little bit more to it.
I am not a big fan of conspiracies, but if there's a conspiracy to be had, there's a conspiracy of the willing pause, as what you're speaking about, Brits. Because there is a reason, because people have him on camera climbing up, crawling, army crawling on the roof. People were yelling there's videos, cell phone videos of people saying, look, there's a guy on the roof. So, but one thing that I did hear is that the outer perimeter was more the local authorities than it was the Secret Service. And the Secret Service were in the building, but they were poking out of windows and not on the roofs on those buildings. I
know one thing. When Biden goes anywhere...
No, but I want to complete my thought. My thought is that if there's any conspiracy, it's the conspiracy of the willing pause of not handling that business right away. And also, just for full, disclosure, the reason why Agent Orange, DJT is out there at these outside things because it's cheaper to do, and he's been warned time and time again to do your rallies in enclosed, more protected areas. But it's cheaper to do it in these areas, and he's been doing it ever since. He's been warned time and time again. He is now. He's worried about that now.
Well, but no, what I'm saying is, like, when he does stuff like that, it's not really about the cost. It's like he wants to let people think that he's not scared.
What happens to the surplus?
That he's not afraid to go to those areas.
What happens to the surplus of the funds for the election campaign? He ate them last time. He's going to eat them this time. That's why he's constantly raising money and then doing the cheapest thing possible. That's how he's been doing it when he builds buildings.
I wish I could do that. Amen. Well,
so sometimes greed will bite you in the ass.
I want to speak to what you said, Bravo, because people use the term conspiracy all the time. And what I'm learning more now, and more than ever now in 2024, is that fucking conspiracies are actually facts now. We had this idea of what the music industry was or what P. Diddy was. Now we know. Mm-hmm. It's no longer a conspiracy. When you look at all of this shit they've been feeding us in the government to include COVID, that conspiracy that we now know Moderna and them had this whole thing on lock since 2015. Everybody that's saying conspiracy, I'm like, why are y'all still using that word? All of these things are coming true.
Because of what they are. Because some conspiracies don't come true. So the conspiracy is everything that's a thought pattern of related items or incidents that don't have factual proof yet. They're circumstantial, but it doesn't mean that they're not true. That's what I'm trying to say. So I never throw a conspiracy, and I respect that. I never throw a conspiracy out. I just say it doesn't make sense to me, but you do you. But what I'm trying to say is like people were having conspiracies about, the spying on us. But then we learned about Operation Carnivore, and we learned about what Edward Snowden taught us. We talked about, people were thinking there was a conspiracy about.
What did you say, spying on us? What did you mean?
Spying on us, Operation Carnivore, like back in the 80s, where they had actual computers that listened for trigger words and started recording your conversation. And then also what Edward Snowden was telling us about, how the government's in touch with all of the telecom companies.
Absolutely.
And actually, But we didn't know it was a conspiracy until we had proof. But now when he leaked the proof, it's a fact.
Well, I guess because we're going too far, but I guess what I'm trying to say is, if one of you lied to me once, I'm watching. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you lied to me twice, I just don't trust you anymore. So my question to anybody, especially Americans, is how many times can the government lie to you till you stop saying conspiracy? Like, I don't trust these people anymore. That's it. There's a hidden message. Right, but that's what I'm saying. There's a hidden message behind everything, and it all boils down to follow the money. None of this is true.
I've always said that. I've always
said that. And that, so, like.
Well, before we, before we get into our,
and that's why I buy roll-ups for my kids.
Yeah, do we have a Baddie in the Brightlights this week, sir?
Yes. Let's get to it, because we have an interesting one.
Who is it this week? Sojourner Truth?
No, it's not. She's cute. She's cute.
Harriet Tubman.
She's cute. Okay.
Mary McLeod Bethune.
Well,
Estelle Getty.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a quick question. Do you guys ever heard of ScentBird?
No.
It's a subscription.
Yes. A lot of YouTubers have been like advertising for them.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that their company was owned by a woman, because it was always advertised to men when I saw it. So I thought it was like a men's thing.
Is that like that booty deodorant or some shit?
It's kind of like Axe body spray, but it's like it looks a little bit better and apparently lasts longer.
It's if I remember correctly, it's a cologne or perfume subscription.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, so the lady that like started that, and like I said, she's been in the news lately because she's got her YouTube channel now, and her name is Mariya Nurislamova.
Yeah, good luck.
Good job.
Nora
like
Slum,
a glove.
Nurislomova. There you go.
Norris come over.
Yeah, that.
Right.
Yeah, Nurislomova.
So
That sounds like something I say to my wife when she's on my side of the bed and I'm sleeping. Nurislomova.
So, nonetheless, she's like going and she's into some like spiritual readings and all that kind of stuff. So she started to take this whole thing a little bit too far left. And a lot of the people that were, I guess, real big supporters of her started to have issues with it. So
can we see her? Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Can you see her?
I see her.
I'm glad you see her. You see her?
Yeah.
Okay, that means that you saw her.
She cute though, man.
Well, let me see. I was trying to. Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. I tried to get her, a YouTube clip of her, just to see what she was talking about. Oh shit! See, she's gonna add.
So, what are the energies that are coming through from the universe? The energies that are coming through are two colors. Yeah. One is golden, the other is emerald. And they are entwined. It's almost like they're spiraling down onto the earth and they're entwined together. So these two streams are together. Gold is the energy of, gold is the energy of a lot of things in the universe. It's the energy of renewal. It's the energy of resurrection. It's the energy of perfection, actually. It's the energy of movement and momentum. Golden is really beautiful. Green and emerald is the energy of abundance, of money, of the cup or the glass half full or really the cup overflowing. So it's all of the joys and pleasures of life and the abundance of nature. All of it is encapsulated within the emerald stream. So both of these streams are coming down to Earth from the cosmos in unprecedented quantities on 7/7. And the reason that is happening is because the universe is aligning and would love to create this opening for you, your desires, dreams, and aspirations.
All right, so guys, I saw that earlier, and I just wanted to know, did I miss something, or is she just saying a bunch of nothing?
No. But it does bring up a question, though.
What's the question?
The question would be, whose man's is this? But I know I can't do it yet.
Not yet.
Yo, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, yo. Green and gold. Gold is the color of effervescence and abundance.
What does that have to do with anybody purchasing scents or not purchasing scents? Like, who gives a shit what she's talking about?
Oh, no, she's fucking up her money.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, like I said, that was a very short clip. And I kept it mild. For those who are watching, if you want to check out her channel, she's on YouTube. She does something new every day. She feels like she's a planet that's like taking over Earth. It's a whole lot of weird stuff that she's talking, and it's tough to get with.
She's a planet that's taking over Earth.
Yeah.
One other thing.
Part of. Oh, sorry, Bravo. Sorry.
One other thing. She was like, due to energies and discordance and other things, Hitler wasn't that bad.
Right. She said that. Okay.
Yeah, she did say that. She did say that too. So that was a thing. So
is Hitler bad? I don't know. That's what she said.
I think maybe she's been inhaling too many of those scents.
I'm thinking.
Then I do have a question for her then.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? That's your man. That's your man. Hey, who man's is this?
And why in real time seeing her did she look like she had permanent coffee, hot dog, water breath?
Yeah, I agree with that. Cause you know what? She's cute.
She is cute. She's cute.
She probably.
But she looks like that ass. Yeah, exactly. She looks like that history teacher that just.
She looks like she wipes her ass with pure patchouli.
Well, guys, today's whose man's is not a man's. Okay.
All right.
Well, we proved that a few minutes ago.
Yeah, that's true.
It shot down through the cosmos.
Some of the worst men have vaginas.
I feel like I know where this is going.
You see where this is about to go. But not, no. I don't know. Matter of fact, I don't know what you were thinking. So let me not say.
I feel like I heard the lady that wrote the song.
Well, guys, apparently there was a country singer who
Oh, yeah.
Showed up to sing at a Phillies game intoxicated.
Most of her showed up.
Yeah, her name was Ingrid Andress. Ingrid Andress.
See that boy that went and shot at the ex-president? He could have done something like that. He wanted some attention, just got drunk and sang the Star Spangled Banner.
You want everybody to hate you, do that.
This is probably a better idea than taking a shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right about that. Now let's
oh, Lord.
Star Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Oh, guys. Now, look, in her defense.
What's her defense?
I've seen some of her stuff. I've listened to her music outside of it, and it's really not. She doesn't sound that bad. It was just, she was highly intoxicated, and if I'm not mistaken, she went to rehab the next day.
Yeah, she packed up and went right to rehab.
Yeah,
that's awesome. You know what? I gotta congratulate her self-awareness after the fact. She was like, "Oh, I fucked up." Uber to rehab.
To rehab.
Yo, somebody probably said, "Yo, Ike Turner was probably backstage. You better get your ass out there and do that goddamn song."
It's not her
at the
fault.
baseball game. She probably had a good time early. Was pre-gaming a little bit and just got a little.
It's not her fault. She flew in on a red eye and she checked her talent in as luggage. And it just didn't show up on the same flight.
She lost her luggage. Okay.
That's all it is.
Well, Ingrid,
she got a bad bag.
Yeah, but she's going to be all right, man. She went to rehab, and maybe they can allow her to come back and sing the anthem when she gets herself together.
See, that's what happens when you take Molly with the brown spots in it.
You can't handle the truth.
I'm going to tell you right now.
If you know, you know.
I've heard some pretty bad national anthems. That was pretty rough.
I
think she's in competition with Roseanne Barr.
I was about to say Roseanne.
No, you can't say that because Roseanne Barr did that on purpose.
True
that.
True. That girl was actually trying.
This is up there with the little girl that sang the national anthem like a couple months ago.
Oh, you know what? That's up there with
that was a little girl, so
I don't know if y'all know about that, but the bad lip reading video, La Fouet, where they did a bad lip reading of Beyonce doing the national anthem. It's called La Fouet. On your own time, go look that up. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
I mean, there's one thing that you don't do with Americans, and that's mess with their daggone anthem, yeah.
You don't play with the anthem. You don't kneel around it.
You don't mess with their kids, their anthem, or their bacon.
Man.
That is some pretty fucked up shit. You know what really grinds my gears?
Can you say what the fuck did I do last night?
No. My goodness.
Bad idea. Don't do it.
Just go ahead and get ready for it.
Oh, well, this is interesting because we're hip hop heads. So for anybody that's a hip hop head, they are going to understand and feel this next situation. Okay, I gotta bring you a clip from.
Yeah.
Well, it's not about Diddy. Okay, so you should be okay.
Right. Yeah, this is the second week in a row you brought that guy up.
I didn't.
I'm just saying. You going to the beach soon? You gonna meet up with him?
No, we're not. We've already agreed.
Y'all dropping a joint. Y'all dropping a joint at EP called Bohica.
So anybody
bend over here comes again.
Like, subscribe, hit the bell. We are back into this purge of the BS.
Bohica.
Bad idea. And apparently, it is a bad idea if you go to the Essence Festival to watch performers such as Busta Rhymes and have your phone out when Busta Rhymes is performing.
Hey, yo, fuck them camera phones too. Let's get back to interacting like humans. Put them weird-ass devices down. I ain't from that era. Them shits don't control the soul. Fuck your phone. Excuse me, gentlemen. Thank you very much. I will point every last one of y'all out until y'all asses is up. 33 years of doing this shit, I ain't used to niggas sit down at my show. I don't give a fuck. All age groups, get your ass up now. I see you, beautiful queen. Get up to them.
Okay.
Fuck going on? Everybody up top too. Get your big head asses up.
So
the reason why there will be zero tolerance for bullshit energy in here. This my first time. This my brother's first time. It's my other brother's first time. That's right. Make me feel like we home.
Ain't nobody in them seats up front.
Okay. Well,
yeah, that kind of ruined it for me.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. You know, he was very upset that the people had their phones out. They were sitting down. It just the crowd. You can't handle the truth. He was, you know, that's what he said. I'm not from this era. This ain't how we do a show. We supposed to be jumping
and the front row showed that. In the front row showed that.
Yeah, that shit looked like problem. Vegas on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Nigga, we don't support. See, that's a problem. Like, nigga, we don't support our own, and I am guilty of it. I don't like concerts, but I love live music. Ain't that crazy?
Well, see, this is the thing.
I don't like being around a lot of people.
When I was young, I would get tickets to go see the back to school jump offs and like I can't remember. It was the one where it'd be like MC Hammer, Queen Latifah,
the Summer Jam,
Big Daddy Kane, and all of them. Like 18 people performing that night. But look, there was a lot of niggas in that crowd. I mean, like
dangerous.
Dangerous niggas in it. Like it wasn't like kids was on leashes.
A lot of teeth were lost. A lot of wallets got new owners.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I mean, concerts may be different now, but I mean, from those shows I used to go to, while I had a great time, I always had this feeling of accomplishment when I got back to my house.
Alive.
Yeah. So it gave me that anxiety of like, do I really, you know, especially at my age, do I want to put myself through that again? Because just the thought of stepping on somebody's J's or something, that's grounds for murder, man. These things happen.
Yeah. Yo.
Well,
that's
Busta
crazy.
Rhymes he went viral for this whole situation because apparently they didn't appreciate him talking to the crowd like that.
Who did?
Yo, they always talk to the crowd like that from our era. They always talk to the crowd like they say, "Get the fuck up!" Literally. Literally,
I was at
Monge's
Frostburg.
best song ever was "Get the Fuck Up."
True.
I was at Frostburg State University, right? Is that what's called, Frostburg State or Frostburg?
Yeah, the real FSU.
A Tribe Called Quest came to perform, and before they came out, the dean of whatever the whole thing came down and got on the microphone and told everyone to sit down. And so you hear the intro of A Tribe Called Quest gonna come out. Q-Tip and Phife came out on stage and they was jumping up and down, but everybody was seated because these students paid attention. Like, I'm the only one in the auditorium. I'm standing there. I'm like 6 or 7 rows back. I'm pumping my fist. It wasn't like they said this is your specific seat because it's a college show. Like, however you get in there. So they came out there and they was like, oh, wait a minute. Shut the music off. Yo, y'all come down to the front net. Like, right. The kids are looking around at each other like, are we allowed to do this? Are
we doing this?
Yeah, and then everybody
Where we go one, we go all.
I have midterms next week. I can't
all I was thinking in my head was when Q-Tip and them come out here, yo. They're gonna just lose it. Because like even now not now, but years back when I was performing, when I would come out and people would just be sitting there, I'm like, no, wait a minute now.
Nigga, we used to go into the crowd. We used to get more people out of their fucking seats. Nigga, we did that.
Fuck up. Like me and Bravo would stand in the front of a show at Sonoma's or something, just so that the performer felt like people were engaging with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Just so people
we know how it feels from the other side. We know how it feels from the other side.
It's like performing in a morgue. They're just sitting there with candlelight, like with a phone.
Motherfuckers down there with a leather-bound book.
Taking notes.
Sitting with their legs crossed, knee over knee and shit.
Hold on, Beavis and Butthead.
That's quite interesting what he just said.
Yes. I love the chorus and the refrain. It's quite amusing.
Now, what we did do that shocked them all, that's when they all started standing up, was that one time we did a show, we put a table up on the stage and 2 bar chairs next to the table. And we sat there and performed an intimate performance, like spitting bars, but at the table. And it was weird. It changed the dynamic. The people sitting down started standing.
It's like, somebody's got to be standing.
Right. It felt like it was a testimony, It felt like we was like we were witnesses testifying.
Speaking of testimonies.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you.
Can bless a hot mess. Amen.
The gods have awakened. I'm very happy to be here.
Turn around,
ladies, for me, please.
Yes. Smooth. Chemistry. All right, guys. Well,
speaking of God can bless a hot mess.
Speaking of the ladies, turn it around for me, please.
You can't handle the
truth. All right, well, gentlemen, we got to get to our quote of the episode here, okay? Right. And I think you guys are going to like it. I feel like you will. If you
Spit it out.
Don't piss in the wind.
All right, this is very snow. Right. This is dedicated to the people in the world, all of the listeners. Okay, our quote is: yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. And that's why it's called the present. So treat it as such, okay?
I thought you was going to end with just where your feet are blistery.
No. And then
that's also
niggas
known
and
as
flies
misery.
I do despise. But then when I hung with niggas, I started to like flies. Anyway, we're not going to say all that. What I will say is I got to go.
Yesterday you were born, tomorrow when you die we'll mourn, but today your feet are riddled with corns. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. So nonetheless, gentlemen, like I said, I got to get out of here. But it has been, I feel great, man. I feel like I purged a little bit of the BS. I think we did some pretty unpopular opinions, and I like it.
I like the fact that Agent Orange caught a cap in Butler, PA, because he got served something.
I don't think we're supposed to say that we enjoyed.
I don't like the fact that he got shot, but I just like the irony of it all. I like the irony of it.
Well, I like the irony of you holding up that product that somebody ain't paid for on the podcast.
Wait for it. This is called manifestation.
You need to talk to Mariya Nurislamova about
there you go. Exactly.
Anyway,
Nurislamova. I love that shit. What color does that have?
Okay, all right. Before we get ourselves in trouble, because she's connected to the planets. She's connected to the planets. Let's not.
She gonna bring Mars down on your ass, nigga.
Long as she buy me breakfast.
She'll put a Saturn ring in your ass.
Whoa. Hell yeah.
Right,
she's like,
I'm done.
Can't nothing come between us but Venus.
Nothing but sweating my balls, baby. For real, bitch.
Oh.